Alright, hello everybody! For those of you just tuning in, we're about to do a 4v4 Regicide Metropolis between me and the viewers, of course, part of my weekly Twitch TV live streams. If you want to be a part of this, just head on over to my Twitch page and you scroll underneath the video player to find my live stream schedule there. I do update that about every day. Now, the settings this time are going to be a little bit ridiculous. For those of you who are not aware, I actually just turned 21 recently, as the time of me recording this. Birthday September 1st. It always surprises people when they figure out exactly how young I am, but yes, I am quite young indeed. Birthday was really fun. Thank you so much, guys, for all the birthday wishes, and it's good to be back. In honor of that, we're going to do something a little bit crazy today. This is something that you guys have been suggesting a lot in the Twitch chat. The Black Winds has been a big pusher of this. Regicide Metropolis. For those of you who are not aware, Metropolis is one of those maps where it's one of those like old crappy Ensemble Studios maps that comes with the CD version of the game, and you can find it by going to custom, of course. And you start with 3 town centers. Think of it as Mediterranean with 3 town centers. And when you select Regicide, everyone has a king and a castle and like a lot more villagers, different set of resources. So this means that you actually have 3 town centers with 3 castles and 3 kings. So it's gonna be crazy. You do have to lose all the kings in order to lose. And well, this is going to be pretty crazy. You guys in Twitch chat also voted for me to play as the Vikings, so I suppose we'd be masking berserks. People tell me I sound old as fuck, indeed. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, Sainsbury, Ugly, and everybody. Much appreciated. Thank you, Twisted Spoon. I'm only 21, believe it or not. But maybe by the time you watch this on YouTube, maybe I'll be older. Now, I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way, and neither do any of the players in this actual game. So, oh my god, this is... Oh my god, there is so many things I have to... So many buttons, ah! Oh, there's so much stuff that needs to be... Oh, there's already a ridiculous amount of idle time. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not going to scout with these kings. I'm not going to do it. Because I can't possibly scout with all of them at the same time. We're going to need villagers. Wow, this is going to be the most stressful game of Aoe2 ever. But, you know, now that I'm a man, and now that I can legally buy alcohol, I might as well start doing whatever this is. I can always do this again if you guys want to see more of this. I honestly have no idea. I'd be open to it. Maybe I just get the boar immediately with no loom. Luring it to this mill because efficiency doesn't matter when you can't keep any of your town centers working. No. So much lag. I wish we could have done Ludicrous, but Ludicrous is all bugged. It lags like really badly on Ludicrous. We're doing Giant so people don't spawn as close to each other. Oh my god, I'm gonna need so much food income. How does anyone manage any of this? I don't even know. Oh god, just go on that deer. Where are the rest of my scouts going? I'm right next to you, mad bruh. Always the Teutons, that's cheating. That's cheating, that's like the hard counter to my Berserker strategy. No, and his castle's like right up in my business. Oh god, I need loom. Alright, one more vill. One more vill. All my vills queued up at the same town center, that's bad. Oh, this is so hard. Send kings to mill? Okay. I'm on it, boss. Oh, this one's not even in a... This is not even in a thing. I'm actually gonna send these villagers to go lure this manually. Those Delta sheep? That's just an idle... Idle scout, okay. Dude, I don't know how to balance these teams. This is probably gonna be the most one-sided dumb game of my life, but... yeah, I'm down. Oh, jeez. I wasn't a man before I got destroyed on Regicide Metropolis. What a ridiculous setup. Did I build a dock? Yes, you mad bro. These sheep belong to me now. I'm actually going to use my villagers to lure the sheep. It's so inefficient. You usually want the sheep completely surrounded by your town center, like underneath it. Yeah, perhaps that is a good idea. Oh my god, he says, personal tip, ignore hunting, just do farms and wood. Perhaps that is a good idea. I honestly have no idea. Can't find sheep. Don't need it, Delta. Just build a million mills. Maybe I'll send you some. We'll be a good Samaritan today. Good, so, not really too much in the realm of idle time, although I do have to say I seriously fear you mad bruh, who has the hard counter to my Berserkers with his Teotonic Knights, which really slow melee unit, but is incredibly strong against other melee units, so might have to revisit the Berserker Rush thing again later. That is the worst possible Civ matchup. I'm not even gonna lure the boar. Look at me, I'm a rebel. Resonance is a renegade cop from the future. He doesn't play by the rules. Today it's not about the German efficiency, it's about as much idle time as humanly possible. Maybe I just like mega drush this guy, I don't really know. I feel like I should send a few militia out there as a sort of, you know, greeting party. Oh! That's one scout down, you're the new control 2. Oh, what? How did he die? Stupid villager. Flatch already up to the next stage? That's bad for me. Okay. Make a few farms. Yeah, that's right. One arrow at a time, buddy. Run away slowly, or you will die extremely slowly. Yeah, maybe John Fist. Dude, I don't know, Crichton. I've never done this before. I think I actually just go up. Playing this in fast turbo? Yeah, tiny size. No, that sounds unplayable, honestly. So we're not doing that. I think I build like 2 militia. I don't think you can possibly raid through a castle, but again, I'm a renegade cop. I don't play by the rules. You betray the law? The law! Jesus. Okay, well I probably need more houses. It's so weird having to make villagers while you're advancing to the next stage. I never really have to do that in the early game. Yeah, as Delta says, use H hotkey for town centers, it helps. So, my idea is here is that I'm gonna 3 militia drush a man with 3 town centers and 3 castles. That sounds really bad. And it is really bad, but the thing is though, the element of surprise is huge, my friends. If we don't know what we're doing, how can you Madbra possibly counter us? That's the hope, at least. Okay, so... This is bad. Where are these militia going? Good, good. Deeper into the fray, my friends. Come forth, coward! Okay, oh, and the Vikings get a free wheelbarrow, that's good. Get town watch in case there's any, silly business going on here, and guess I snagged that men-at-arms upgrade. My conscience tells me it was a good idea to just fast castle and say, screw the, militia and men-at-arms, but my conscience is a pussy, so I don't listen to it. And, I think I want a blacksmith and maybe a market, and just I'll go up to the next stage soon. Oh yeah, that's right, you mad bruh. I see you have a barracks as well, my friend, but your barracks is far insignificant. Far inferior to my own. This will not be enough. Oh, I'm gonna chase you down, I'm gonna get you, even if I have to get track and do it. Rez is a persistent gentleman. Why don't these count as feudal age buildings? Give me cartography, that way you guys can see what's going on. Did I kill a Vil? I did. In fact, that's just the first victim. You can see the headlines now. Rez turns 21, goes on homicidal killing spree. Rez gone mad. 3 militia drush on Regicide Metropolis. Alright, looks like he's made a scout, or that's one of his 3 scouts at the start. I mean, that's what makes this even infinitely worse than it otherwise would be, because you start with 3 scouts too, so that's more than enough to defend against this. Well, look at this. Nothing too crazy going on here. Oh, we've walked into the wrong neighborhood, gentlemen. Yar, man overboard. Well, hopefully I can catch you Madbra by surprise and overwhelm him with Berserkers before he unleashes his secret OP weapon, the Teutonic Knight. A true anti-meta. Ushashmither. Well, these bills are all going to go idle real soon, so I might as well just assign them to something else. Maybe I do get tracking. Scout with some of these sheeps. It's gonna be so hard. Well, I'm almost ready for Berserkers, I think. About as ready gets. Definitely not the first of the Castle Age, as it looks like the enemy team is a lot scarier than I thought. Figured these teams would be super imba, but if I go down, it's gonna be epic. Overjoyed Soup says I'm at college now, so I won't be able to make to all the streams. My schedule usually allows me to be able to watch, but sometimes I just might not be able to. Just keep being awesome, man. Well, I'll try my best. Thank you so much, and feel free to, you know, just watch the stuff on YouTube in the meantime. I do read all the comments. Hope to see you around, man. Best of luck with college. I know how it is. I too am a college student. Except I'm a rogue college student from the future. Renegade. Alright, well I'm making these things. Humedbra is not up to the next stage yet. So my hope is I have a brief window of opportunity here. We can hit his weak point for massive damage. Because once he gets to the Castle Age, we're screwed. Look, the game's over. Because he can start making Teutonic Knights from 3 castles. That's not fair. This kills the resonance. Shit. Alright, well, we're running out of time, guys. Oh, God. Well, I better get in there quickly. Speaking of quickly, speed him up. Squires, attend me. Ready, sir. Oh my God. A race against time itself. This is the worst, man. This is like you have to kill the boss before he enrages. The enrage timer is like 10 seconds. Now, if I miss some of your Twitch messages, my sincerest apologies. I'm like all over the place. This is way too much micro. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I have like three different hands on my mouse right now. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I've turned the monitor off. There's just too much information on the screen. I can't process it all at the same time. Knights! He's not making Teutonic Knights. Hell yeah. Humedbra wants a fair game. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Knights are bad for me, though. Knights are very bad. As they still do beat these Berserks. Damn, this is so hard. I want to see the Viper doing this. How on earth do you micromanage this much crap? I'm getting wrecked? I think I'm getting wrecked. The health regen is so bad on these guys. I think Berserks are an underrated unit, to be honest, but... this isn't doing them any favors, yeah. Mortal Kombat! Oh my God! Alright, we need pikes. I teched into crossbows thinking that, like, foolishly thinking that my opponent was going to, you know, open up with Teutonic Knights as sort of the hard counter. I mean, he's so close to me, right, that the fact that Teutonic Knights are so slow is honestly kind of irrelevant, really. I think he could just, you know, everyone get in here and just pile on until I die. I think it'll work out just fine. I'm so fucked. I don't think anyone is making any ships, so maybe I can just fish to success. Alright, so teams are a little imba. Delta, you've fallen behind, my friend. He's no problem, though. In retrospect, we chose poorly. Uh-oh. Alright, Tosh is gonna need green, Prano. Oh, we're fucked. This is gonna be the fastest game of Age of Empires 2 I've ever played in my life. No, it's not gonna be the fastest, but it's gonna be fast. No! Back off! Oh no! Oh no! There's no way I'm gonna be able to afford chieftains. Why is chieftains so expensive? Look at this, 700 food for it in gold. Somewhere in a dark, smoke-filled room, Cision is laughing his ass off. Haha, nice try, Resonance. You'll never be able to afford chieftains. If you guys are curious, it's the tech that makes your Berserkers. This is for the Forgotten expansion on the HD. Makes your berserkers do bonus damage versus cavalry, which would have been fantastic here. However, I can't use that. God, his army is so much more mobile than mine. Cheetah, cheetah, cheetah. That does it. You're about to get siege workshopped, my friend. Right in the jugular. Gonna battering ram him until he falls down. Oh, Jesus. God, this requires more APM than, like, StarCraft 2. I didn't even do this. Just get me, just Jill nets. It's Jill nets, right? Is that how you pronounce it? I think I've been pronouncing it wrong my entire life. Someone told me that. Or is it actually Jill nets? Shit. Shit, shit. Those are bad things. I do not like, I don't like Teutonic Knights at all. I've never been this afraid of Teutonic Knights in all of my years of Age of Empires 2. Seriously, I've never once been like, man, the one unit that would destroy my life would be Teutonic Knights. I hope to God he doesn't go for Teutonic Knights. Never said that. But I guess, you know, when you turn 21, it's a big transition point in your life. All sorts of new things. You can legally buy alcohol and then get wrecked by Teutonic Knights. Like, how do I kill these things? They're so tanky. I need a crossbow and Prono. Oh, Jesus. That is so bad. That is so unbelievably bad. Oh my God. I've got the Teutonic Knight fear. You can see it in my eyes. Oh, that sucks! So much raw power! Is this too much power for one man? I think Umadbra has gone crazy. Who's the real power mad scientist today? I think it's actually him. It's been a ruse. That's the real plot twist. Resonance is just a simple carpet merchant. You have no power here. Oh, on my own, with no one beside me. Somewhere in an alternate universe, Delta sends emergency funds. I'm kidding, of course. Doesn't really matter. This is all in good fun. Looks like the right side of the map is mostly okay, but we're gonna need our fellow comrade. That's one TC down. Resonance is bleeding out. Or am I gonna repair it? See no point in doing that, actually. We're out of here. Dude, this is so hard. Maybe I just need some garbage at the front of this. I almost ungarrisoned that king to fight for me. That seemed like a bad idea. Also probably gonna want Siege Workshop here for like mangonels or something. This is so hard. Dude, I would love to play this again. Do you get? Let me know if you want me to do more of this. Overjoyed Soup says, "Hey, Rez, what's 9 plus 10? 19? Teutonic Inquisition, yeah. So hard. Well, yeah, Mass Berserks. We would have gotten away with the 2 if it wasn't for those pesky Teutonic Knights. I cannot believe how good they actually are in this situation. That's unreal. Teutons. Had to be Teutons. Couldn't he have been like some... Couldn't he have been the Goths? The Goths would have been pretty good. Yeah, because the Huskarl is very weak to melee units. Oh, that is so bad for me. Master of Cookies, are you sure you are in the right base? Because this doesn't look like your base. If you turn back now, Master of Cookies, I'll let you live. Let's negotiate. You concede, and I'll let you live. Oh, this is bad. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, don't drop another castle on me, man. I was having so much trouble with the first castle. I honestly don't think I can deal with the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Oh, this is grim. Gonna have to use Super Ranger's donation from earlier for the medical bills. So I'm gonna be feeling this like till next Tuesday. God. Okay, so here lies Resonance 22. Delta, we need you now. It's time. Unleash the secret weapon. Unleash the hidden army that you've been hiding this entire time. He's been channeling his spirit bomb for the last 3 episodes, but here it comes! We're also gonna need another spirit bomb for CM Tosh, as he's also dying. You know, on the flip side, I'm gonna be honest here and say that the fact that I have the fish is pretty sick. I think that's helping a lot. I send trash for now? Oh no. We're doomed, boys! Pack up! Pack up your things, we're moving out. We're dead. We're doomed, I say. Thank God I set the gather point for that castle somewhere else. But I have to lose all 3 kings, which is honestly pretty difficult to do. I don't think I'm really capable of losing all 3 of those kings. But maybe I do lose all 3 kings. Well, here comes the pikeman brigade. Me no think that's enough. Oh no. Well, okay, so 3 of the enemies are in the Imperial Age, but none of us are. That's a good sign. Indominus wrecked. Spirit Bomb never worked, yeah, exactly. Their toy. Never works. It's like Millhouse Mana Storm. Oh, if only I had enough mana. How did I... Wow, I'm actually housed. You can send the army up. I'm really bad at balancing teams. You think I would be better at that after so long, but perhaps not until I'm 40. Decision's still laughing at me. He's like, yeah, haha, you still can't afford chieftains. And it's not even good at this point. It was good it was good early on in this game, but now it's like less good. I need to get to Imp if I want to live, so I can start trebbing these castles. I really need to do that. Really need to do that. Why, Cision, why? I'm obviously kidding, of course. I do think that chieftains could be a little cheaper, but yeah. East, no problem. Maybe they get a cost reduction later on. But in the meantime, it's going to take a hell of a lot more than chieftains to save me. Dude, I would throw some wood at you, except I need every penny. Alright, well, I'm on the way to Imp. That's a start. Whoa, that is not build the castle, that is stand on top of the castle foundation and masturbate. That is not at all what I told you to do. One of these days, man, these villagers are gonna get a surefire lashing. They're all fired. I'm gonna take their brains out and put in a robot villager. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I'm gonna need a lot of stuff if I want to live this, and it's gonna start with 1,000,000 castles, I think. What the? Oh, thank you, Mr. Wolfie. And we're gonna have to send Task Force 3. Send Charlie's Angels out. Okay, so I'm not exactly dead, although I'm teetering on the edge of dead. There's a lot of units there, that's good. Okay. Where's the B minus start though? Indeed, Landolium. I mean, I thought I okay start this game. It's just, yeah, things went wrong. Things went wrong so very fast. Oh, Super Freak, it ain't over yet. Ah, but it's looking bad though. It is looking very bad though. Well, okay, once I get some trebs out, I might not be dead. Might not be entirely dead, although I'm, again, teetering on the edge of dead. Up to the next age. Okay, so if I just drop some trebs on this man, that's a start. Well, I'm not dead yet, honestly, as all that really matters is that these guys can somehow... Delta, you are needed here. On the right side. Thank you for the help so far. I need you on the other side. Oops, that guy's eyes are awfully far from his mouth, but maybe he's a huge head. I mean, as much as I like him on this side, I think that I think we lose the game if the other side doesn't get assistance. God, I'm like running out of unit production facilities. Has anyone made a ship this game? Really? How many wolves are there? I sent 3. I sent 3 villagers. What? What? Look at the pile of bodies. How did none of them make it? Are you kidding me? Is this Ornlu? Whoa. What? No, my docks. Ugh. This one's swole wolf. What has he been eating? How does that even... What? What did you do with my villagers, you dastardly wolf fiend? Bring them back. Delta! You are really needed on the other side. Completely on the other side. 100%. You must stop making units. Resist the urge. Do not give in to the dark side. Yeah, clearly, yeah. Jagaris says clearly the wolf has been eating villagers. Indeed. Well, this game is, it's looking, you know, grim, but... You know, I have a chance at this. I think there is hope if he just stops streaming dudes on my side and he sends them to the other. He might be good. Okay. So if I just make, then we'll get plate mail armor. So low on gold. I do have a pretty good economy. That much I do have. In fact, we're doing a really good job. Good job so far, guys. Yeah, Delta needs to send all troops. Well, I needed to do that earlier, but it's fine. Not to like single him out or anything, because again, we do not expect the perfect play, and it's only because he's on the screen all the time, just because he's on this side. As obviously he wouldn't be needed on the other side if the other side didn't get clobbered. But it's okay. Win or lose, all that matters is that you had fun. And I am actually having a blast. I think that this game... This is honestly a pretty crazy, crazy mode, and I would like to perhaps do more of this again. I think it could be fun. There's certainly a lot of potential here, I think. Well, I don't know how safe it is to trade too far out, so maybe I just do it at the bottom. And also, of course, on my own end, that 3 militia drush thing was absolutely bad. Berserkers didn't work out so well, and I could always be macroing better. I do think, though, that I might be able to hold this. I think those trebs do die. That's okay, though. It's a shame that there's no real room in my army for, like, berserks, because there's just Teutonic knights in the area. Wonder if I need more unit production facilities. It's always a thought. I think that these guys could also be tasked to another forest. Well, I'm getting there. I have a double blacksmith. That's nice. So if I just move my troops up a bit. Start trebbing some stuff. I do think, though, that more onagers is absolutely necessary. So that's mostly what I'm conserving gold for. Well, if they can hold this line, if they have any hope in the universe, then we could win this game. It might be tricky. This calls for emergency countermeasures. I have to unleash the secret weapon. Although I do think that the secret weapon probably involves getting Thumb Ring at some point in this game. Perhaps I should, just get at this one. Just have so little gold. I should be selling stone. Blast Furnace is a good one. Sucks. Well, these trebs won't really do anything here. So anyways, secret weapon. Heavy scorpions. Which I can afford it just barely. That might work. Or at least there's a chance. And if you're telling me there's a chance, I like that. Oh my. Those are a lot of things. Those are a lot of things that are bad for me. So perhaps... I need more castles or something. Well, macroing as hard as I can. Oh, whoops. I think I unhotkeyed all the archery ranges. Heavy scorpions might be good enough against these. I really don't know. But I put my faith in them. Although there are a lot of Magyar Hussars, which are actually a counter to heavy scorps. So maybe that's not the way. And it looks like we're not winning that side. But before I call it quits, give it a little bit extra time. Can't win them all. Well, there's a shocking reduction in Teutonic Knights now that I have so many Heavy Scorpions. In fact, it's... Well, Heavy Scorpions are already against these Elite Skirms. I think he's running out of gold. He needs something to deal with those pesky Magyar Hussars, but I really don't have a clean answer to that. I just need more pikes. Like, a lot more pikes. Okie dokie. Still no wood. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Well, I did actually finish that dock. I have to say, I don't think that any ships have really been built this game, besides maybe a handful of fishing ships, but no sea combat on Metropolis. Cool. Those bills are gonna die, I don't really care. Scouts? Oh, those are ours. Brutal. Should go water raiding? I don't think that'll accomplish anything. Soviet Met says villagers should be able to build a cart and become a trading cart. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Oh, indeed, mythology. Yeah, mythology says maybe the Magyars are doing so well because they don't die to wolves. Yeah, maybe that's it. As I don't know, losing that dock early on is pretty crappy. Do you think though that there are other reasons why I'm losing? I was wondering, I was like, what was that noise? It was like the ooh, you know, and I don't like hearing that one at all. That one's a noise that I'm very much uncomfortable around, and it turns out that villager dying noise was, oh shit. I might actually have to ring the town bells. I can't possibly react to all that in time. I'm also running out of archer ranges, just buildings, and I think that we are dead. I think we're dead. I think we're dead-o. You guys want to call it game? Or continue? They're not really making any progress on that side. They haven't, like, died, but it's gonna be tricky. And I can, like, send some of these bills back to work. I can unring this. Need to finish that castle. Don't think that I can actually stream any reinforcements back there in a reasonable time frame. Okie dokie. I'll get some upgrades. Those guys are idle. Probably be sent to another forest. Somewhere else. This is a little inefficient. That's a good upgrade. Well, maybe cannon galleons can accomplish something, but I sincerely doubt it. I think that really, like, what's going on is I'm, like, getting destroyed on land. And, the water doesn't win me the game. Maybe I can get some good shots here. I don't know how good Masters of Cookies Micro is, but we're gonna put it to the test here. So, Master of Cookies, how good are you? Well, he doesn't even need to be. That sucked ass! Oh, it was so bad. Oh man, I got nothing off that. Nothing. Maybe I should do that. Oh, elite longbows, that's a start. Do you have a heavy university? I'm not even sure if I do. Well, maybe. Maybe there is something that can be said for cannon galleon raiding here. Although I still think, though, that it's a waste of resources. I don't think I completely have the funds to really, like, just send out elite cannon galleons. It's so expensive to tech into. I mean, I have some stuff in the bank, but I don't think I can afford to, like, spare it, I guess. Spare it on ships? Ships just don't seem efficient here. Maybe they are. There's no way I'll be able to deal with that group of cav archers. Or paladins. Shit. Oh man, they're not dead. I'm not dead either, but I'm dying. I'm dying really fast. I'm actually making, like, a lot of headway here, but I just can't deal with all the constant raiding. I really can't deal with the raiding at all. But maybe I don't need to. If he goes for the markets, that sucks. That sucks indeed. So we're gonna need to undeploy these suckers. Move up. Must resist the temptation here. Oh, that university never finished. Shucks. Yes. Well, this is shaping up to be one hell of a game. However, I fear for the worst. I shall persevere, though. If you're telling me there's a chance, then that's good enough for me. Okay, he still has Teutonic Knights, so you're gonna have to build counter units, of course. Don't think he took out the market. I don't know where those paladins went, but it looks like they're dead. That's pretty good. Oh, they all died right there. God, I'll never be able to afford this. I think actually that would make the... So Pete asked, if you could redo villager AI and make it so you can set them on aggressive stance, how OP would that make the Spanish? I think that would be... I think it'd be really good. I don't know if it would necessarily make them, like, OP, because they're still villagers, and you still run into the problem, right, where you don't want to necessarily be using your economy as a military, because then if you lose all your, villagers, then you lost your economy too. So that's bad. Oh shit, that's so much stuff. Why did... oh no, everyone can macro so well. Not so sure. I think I would say that it would be... probably be broken, but it wouldn't be the most game-breaking change you could make. I think it would be kind of broken. Hard to say. That's a difficult one to really know, I think. I'm just gonna run out of trees. I'm also never going to be able to really get chem or anything. Well, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's not dying. I can't tell if we're, like, winning or losing. But, I think the answer is we're neither winning nor losing. Okay, well maybe I can get something like cannon galleons. Oh, I should have gotten like ballistics and stuff much sooner. Oh, maybe there is some room for that cannon galleon tech. Maybe there is, because I have to act fast, otherwise I'm gonna run out of wood. I'm gonna run out of viable wood spots. And then when that happens, we're done. We're done, I say. Oh my. Oh, better go all the way up to that wood. Whew. This is the last game, Rixism, yeah. This one is turning out to be quite difficult. Aw, shucks. I spy with my little eye some castles and stuff. Castles and stuff. Dead mouses. Very unknown EP. Sam Tosh. Secret agent behind enemy lines. Well, I can't afford it, I suppose, so I might as well, I guess. Regular scouts, so it's been reduced to this. Regular scouts, eh? What are we, barbarians? Oh, man. I think that was a castle that I lost. Shucks, I think I'm going down. I need onagers to go kill those pesky traps. Well, running out of resources, guys. Yes, he's barbarian, now you're conquerors. Oh, man. Yeah, unsustainable logging. Save a tree, save a life. Oh. It's a struggle. I don't want to call it a game because I'm dying. Because they're suddenly winning on that side now, and look at this. Umadbra throwing everything in the kitchen sink at me, including his villagers. Hush, balls. Well, well. Can always call it a draw. Comrades, I am dead. Me too.
Yes.
Yes. You guys did really well. Yeah, gotta give credit where credit's due, man. I think everybody on my team did really well. And yeah, I mean, Delta managed to like keep us in this game for so very long. Roll to Rest did a great job holding his side, and CM Tosh tried his best to hold early, and I appreciate a lot that, you know, Tosh didn't give up, and he's been trying his best to build back and remain a relevant fighting force, and I think that Tosh has done a great job of that, so everyone's been doing really well, and yeah, Delta's been stretched thin, has to be everywhere, and he's been doing a great job adapting to that and stepping up. However, I do think that without any available trees, that is all she wrote for us. Because I don't think we can possibly keep this up. And without wood... Oh, whoops. That king has ran out in the wrong direction. I got like 18,000 of them, man. I can afford to lose this one king. I think we can call it. I don't think we can win this in the long run. Although, I don't want to say that considering they're kind of winning that side, but... I can't imagine us winning this in the long run. Oh no, I lost a king. Where's my other ones? I have 2 in this castle. Maybe I should put 1 inside, like, Deltas. Then he'll, like, ungarrison it or something. Nah, he wouldn't do that. I just fear that we have no money to sustain this engagement. Well. I know, I've been looking at the far right several times. Setzer. However, you know, even if they win their side, we have no wood left on the map. We've actually exhausted all remaining wood supplies. There are no forests on the map anymore, and you know what that means? We're kaput. I'm out of wood. Nowhere to send these lumberjacks. Can't imagine us fighting the good fight for too much longer. Like, I can't even afford a lumber camp. Gonna have to task every lumberjack over there, I think. Maybe build a lumber camp. I can't make any more units. If only I had stables, I could be making like light cavalry, but then I can't reseed my farms either. So yeah, we have no more forests.
Yes.
Well, if Delta's calling it game, then I'm gonna call it game, as I do think that we do get out-sustained here. They have more map, they have more wood, we do not have wood. I think if we start falling. It is a really close game though, and I don't mind losing. I think this is awesome. I think that would be a good idea, Mythology, if there was a special sound if the building your king isn't attacked. Alright, see you ready, Teddy. Have a good one. Far, far right. I mean, I see that, but I think that's inconsequential. So we might as well call it a game. Like, a couple of plumed archers can't actually kill anybody. He's killing some villagers. You are right, Setzer. And that helps a bit, but we lose the long con, as they have so much map control, so much wood, that I don't think there's any way that we could possibly prolong this game. Because, yeah, once I run out of wood, which I did, then we slowly start to die, running out of money. That was really close, though. That was absolutely fantastic. Very close. Hey, Cactus Guy, welcome back. Wow. Oof. You can see I tried, man. That was oof. I don't think that was a premature resign, no. Yes, you're just in time to see me finish. Yep, no more wood left on the map, unfortunately. At least on our side. They had plenty of wood. Well, the thing is, yeah, I don't need the wood for farms, but, like, I do need the wood to make military units, and we had no forests left on our side of the map that was actually safe to gather from, and if everyone else agrees, then we call it GG. And the thing is, like, if you watch me play, you might not see, you don't get to see the whole picture, right? So try to give me the benefit of the doubt, or trust the rest of the players in this game, because you only get to see so much of the actual game. I think it would have been essentially impossible for us to win at that point. How do we consume so much? We had such a small portion of the map, and if you look at this, I lost and killed a lot of units. I think we all tried our best. I had like double most people's like units killed and units lost, so that's a lot of units down the drain, and a lot of wood too. Managed to spend it all. That was crazy, yeah, indeed, Tank Monkey. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. That was exhausting, but very, very fun. Hey, Submariner, you caught me at just the end of the stream, man. Yeah, thank you, Crazy Khajiit. Have a good one. Well played, Green, indeed. Managed to hold the line for quite some time. I think everyone played really well in that game. That was a blast. Oh, then I did spend all that wood. Well, the Nature Boy, the first step to rushing effectively is learning to play effectively, and that involves making sure your town center is always working. Should be always creating villagers or researching techs. So yeah, should be always doing something. And you'll be able to rush a lot better if you have some money in the bank, because you actually have an economy in the background. So I think a lot of players, when they rush, they neglect to make villagers. They leave their town center idle, and then the game sort of snowballs really badly out of their favor. Because if your rush fails, then you lose. You don't have to cut vill production. Like if you're not advancing to the next age or researching loom or something, then you should be making vills. Otherwise, in order to rush effectively, it takes practice. Watch some replays. I have plenty of videos of people like scout rushing and stuff. Follow their builds, and you'll be good to go. It was a close, epic game. 63 trade profit for Delta OP. But actually, most people weren't trading. It was just me and Green. I think the trade did matter quite a bit. If I had a bunch of stables, if I wasn't the Vikings, I could have been massing hussars. Vikings don't get bloodlines or hussars, so that's pretty crappy. Wasn't the best option for sure. I wanted to make some cannon galleons. If I had more wood on this side of the map, then that would have been something that's certainly worth considering. And we can see here that one of the things that kept us in the game for so long, and what made the scarier players in this game even scarier, was their villager high. You need a lot of villagers to be able to sustain troop production. There's a huge chunk of the game where I wasn't able to get pop capped, and so I know that I'll need more villagers until I'm able to reach that population limit. And once you reach that population limit, you contribute your extra resources to your teammates, maybe delete some villagers. It'll take some practice to be able to get it right. Make a strong eco with lots of town centers. This is a good game indeed. Thank you, Cowboy Wubba. Thank you for watching, man. Oh yeah, no idle time is not feasible on that map, CM Tosh. There's probably going to be some idle time involved there. Maybe if you're perfect, though. Considering it's Regicide, it's actually possible to not have any idle time, but maybe. Yeah, so I had a lot of castles, didn't I? Oh my god, I had 15, but that actually wasn't the highest, was it? Master of Cookies, you! Ah! Yeah, great game. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know I didn't win in the end, and that seems to... Some people don't like that, but I think, though, that win or lose, it was a fantastic game, and you can't win them all. I sincerely enjoyed this one. I think there's also a lot to be learned from here. And this is such a fun idea. This is the type of thing that I would like to do more of, perhaps. There are some, bizarre suggestions that people give me, why don't you do a free-for-all? And I don't think that those are very watchable games, because you can only see it from my perspective, right? So unless it's a replay or I'm like spectating. If I'm playing in it, you can only see it from my perspective. So essentially, it's just a 1v1. I don't think it's that interesting. But I think that this is fun. This is something that I would like to do, a similar type thing. Oh, I know, right, Fletch? I didn't get to see that much of the right side either. Nuts, nuts, nuts. I'll probably post that on YouTube, Cactus Guy. We'll see. The key to making a strong economy is lots of villagers and just using the H plus C. H jumps through town center, and the C hotkey like makes a villager. It might be A for you if it was if you're playing in HD. It just takes practice. Make lots of town centers when you're in the castle age. And alright guys, so if you enjoyed watching this video, of course, don't forget that the live stream schedule is below. I update that every day. You can just find it by heading on over to my Twitch page. Just scroll underneath the video player and just keep your eyes peeled on that. And of course, if you enjoyed watching this video, I have plenty of other Age of Empires 2 videos, as well as videos of other games on my YouTube channel, so make sure to go check those out. Leave a like rating too, definitely supports the channel. I also do read all your comments, even if I don't get a chance to respond to them, so thank you in advance. And as always, it's wonderful to have you all here, good to be back. And I look forward to seeing you all next time during the next stream, bringing you guys more awesome Age of Empires content. Yeah, I could spectate a full viewer free-for-all at some point. That could be fun ugly. Yep, see you, Mysterious Viper. Yeah, that was a tough game, Delta, but you played well. I did, Slayer. I responded to your message and I sent you an email. Double check that, let me know if that works. And yeah, I'm going to take a brief break and then say goodnight to everybody, and then we're done for the day, so thank you so much for watching. It was exhausting for sure. Oof.